Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Joy. This is my first update on my Christmas project pan. This project pan is inspired by the story A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. So for this project pan, I get to work on products I was working on in previous project pans. So those are those products I was working on before 2020. And then I will be working on products I've been working on this year in various project pans. And then later, I'll be working on products I've not worked on in any project pans. Those are the products that will be in my future project pans. So let me give you my first update, of course. So these are the products I was working on for a month. These are the products that were in my previous project pan. So this is the Ghost of Christmas Past project pan. And there are several products here, varying products. So I have blushes, concealer, foundation, eyeshadows, lipsticks, and whatnot. So there are various products in here. So for this update, I'll just go through quickly the products I've worked on and some thoughts on that. So like for example, this ColourPop, this is the Ultra Lip Satin and the shade is Strut. I'm not done yet. There's still products in here, and as I mentioned, I plan to use this up this year. If I'm not able to, I'm going to throw it away. I mean, it's a bit dry already. I've been trying to revive it by dipping this packaging in hot water. But it doesn't seem to be working. So anyway, I'll continue to use this. I'm still able to make it work. And yeah, because I was trying to use this up, I've used this a lot. But the star here would be this Chris Mathematic lipstick, and the shade is Life. I have used this up already. So yes, this is now empty. So I have now one less lip product in my stash. I forgot to mention actually in my previous update that while I have used all of my lipsticks in a project this year, which is the Project 10 Uses Lipstick Edition, I still included them in my A Ghost of Christmas Past project pan because I won't be able to work on all of them this year. I mean this month, when I'm now working on the Ghost of Christmas Present project pan. So yeah, so that's why I bring in this lip products that were actually in a current project pan, which just ended last week. Yeah, in my update, or 2 weeks ago. I can't remember now. But anyway, I did, yeah, that was last week. I did post an update or my finale, and I ranked the lipsticks that I was working on. Yeah. So there. So this is empty. This one, still my goal to use this up or throw this away by the end of the year. And then this one, I continued to use it. I still like this one, as I mentioned in, I think I did mention, I enjoyed using this highlighter. I mean, I like the shade of this highlighter. It's also, I also like using a cream highlighter. I mean, I don't mind about it. And then another product that I was surprised that I used a lot is actually this one. I used this 15 times. So I didn't put a mark, but it looks like I'm now here. So I've used a substantial amount of product actually on this one. I'll probably continue to use this one even within the year, but not as frequent as I did. Yeah. So I'm happy I was able to use this for 15 times. And then what else? So this eyeliner, eye primer, I also got to use this, I think 8 times if I recall correctly. But then when I hit that 7th time usage, because that was my goal, I started using this as my eye primer. So this concealer, I was using it as an eye primer. So there. So yeah, just a quick run through. What else do I want to share? Let me see. So this one, this is the blush that is part of the Avon color collection. I thought I don't like this one, but I do like it when I was using it. I like the shade. Previously, when I was working on that palette, I don't think I enjoyed using this shade, but now I do. And then yeah, so this one I inserted because I forgot to mention. So we have here this Wet n Wild trio, the Walking on Eggshells, and then this blush. So most of them, for the blush, I got to use them more than 7 times. For those, no, sorry. This one, yes, I got to use this more than 7 times. This one, I think I only got to use it 5 times. 4 to 5 times. And then for the Walking on Eggshells, I only use it twice. And then this yellow and orange, I use this yellow 4 times and this orange 3 times. So for most of the product here, while I said my goal was just to use it once, I actually got to use it more than once. The lip product, this 2 lip product, so we have no, not this one, this Cinnamon Spice. This one, I use it twice. So this one and the Sassy are the ones that I only use twice. But the rest, I use more than twice. I think this one as well, this color collection. So it's the lip products that I only use at most 2 times. The Wet n Wild foundation, I use it at least 7 times. And then the one I got to use this as well. I use this together with this purple shade. This is not part of my previous project pans, but I was using them together, and then I did use this as well once. So there. Initially, I thought it would be a bit difficult for me to actually work on this one, but because I already ended my Panda Palette 2020, so it helped me get to use my eyeshadows more. Although my Project 10 uses eyeshadow edition suffered a bit, but at the end of the day, I'm happy with my progress on this one and get to use them again and try to remember whether I did like them or I didn't like them. Like for example, this one, I like this one, but I do remember now that I didn't enjoy this shade though. So that one is the Fresh Melon. These two I enjoy using, particularly this one actually, the Blackberry. I felt that this is unique because well, it is unique in my stash. I don't have that shade. And I've been looking at purple lavender blush, but of course it would not work for me, so I didn't buy any, which is good. I need to stop buying stuff because I still have a lot of stuff, actually, a lot of makeup that I haven't touched. I haven't worked on them. I haven't even used them, not even once. So I need to stop. So anyway, so this is my update. I enjoyed revisiting the products I was using in my previous project pans, and I was able to use all of them. Some of them more than the others, and definitely I was able to hit the goal that I set. So let me now share with you the products that I'll be working on in the Ghost of Christmas Present project pan. For those, you will be familiar with them if you are watching my project pans videos this year. It won't be a surprise for you. Okay, so let me just put this aside. right, so these are the products that I worked on in 2020 in various project pan, or I'm still working on in currently. So let me start with my current project, the current open project. We have the Project 10 pan. I'm working on using up 10 products, and let me start with the products that are still, I still haven't used up. So we have here this one. So this is the Intuit eyebrow powder, and I have significantly used up that side because it actually broke there. There's still that bit of that piece, but I was able to use up that bit now. So you can see side pan there. And at the rate things are going, I really don't think I'll be able to use this up, but I'll continue using this one. And then the other one that's still in my project, this one I just rolled this in last month. I have used this, and I have sharpened this once. So hopefully I'll be able to use this up. At the rate things are going, I'm not, but you can see that I don't have much lip product this time, so maybe I can use a lot more of this one. So this is the Pinky's lip liner. And then, so that's 2. And then we have here this Essence Lash Princess. This one, we cannot tell actually how much I've used already, but it's getting drier and I'm starting to enjoy using it, but it's not giving me the false lash effect. I think it was when it was a bit wet when I started using this, but now that it's dry, it's not giving me that false lash effect anymore. But this is not fully dried yet, so I can still use this. So we have there 3, and then this one, I'm still using it in my project. So yeah, so there you go. You have here, I have expanded this a bit, this green shade. That's the only one I am working on to use up. This one I'm not, and particularly for this lavender one, I was actually surprised that I was able to hit pan. I was able to hit pan on this year. This one, I've hit pan on this one, I think last year. Yeah, but I didn't expand as much as this one. And basically, because I was using it as I'm using it as a base, like an eye primer. Anyway, yeah. So we have there 4. I think that's it, because I was already able to use up the moisturizer. Yeah, these are the only ones left. And then we have here, this one was actually part of the Drop 20 in 2020, which I renamed to Project 10 Pan, because I was struggling with the objective of using up 20 products. Apart from that, the goal was also for me to lose weight, but I wasn't able to keep track anymore. So I just decided to change the project from Drop 20 in 2020 to Project 10 Pan. So this one was part of that one. So I'm putting this in, and I'm also rolling this in to the project. I want to use this up because the pump is no longer working. So what I need to do is to open this up so that I can use the product, whatever is left. And I think I'm already here. So there's not much. If I put my focus on this one, I guess I'll be able to use this up this year. I guess. Yeah. And then we have here this CoverGirl Cheekers. This is the Cinnamon Toast. Yep. So this will be my blush. That's the only blush I have in my current project pan, because the other blush I actually already used up. I rolled in a blush, but I already used it up. There were very few product left. I'll insert a photo. I'll try to look for a photo where when I started, more or less, so that you'll see that there were a lot of product in here. Actually, it was over 1 gram. about 1.5 grams, and then I was able to use it up. So, and then this one, this is the Wet n Wild pressed powder, and the shade is Warm Beige. I was able to hit pan on this one. I wasn't able to show it in my updates because I already took this out from the project, and then I hit pan on it, not when it was still in the project. I think you know what I mean. So anyway, I was able to hit pan on this one already and expand the pan a bit. I am actually working on this area, so you'll probably not see much pan in my next update. Probably, we'll see. Depends on where I would put the sponge, this or my brush. And then we have here two lip products. So we have here, this is the Hard Candy Queen of Hearts. That's the name of the shade. It's a metallic shade. It was in my previous projects in the previous years, but I also put this in the Drop 20 in 2020. And this one, this is a lip gloss. This is the BTLA lip gloss. So there, with that combination, I suppose I would be able to have significant project on this one. I actually don't like this one, but I would like to use it up. So there you go. And then for the eyeshadow, so I had this. So I was doing the Project 10 Uses eyeshadow edition. So let me start with the Smashbox. This is the cover shot because this is the first one that I was able to hit my goal on. The goal of that project is for me to use all of the eyeshadows 10 times, and I was able to do that. I was able to hit my goal on this one first. So I'll now come back and try to use this. And then we have here this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. It's the same case. I was working on this as part of that Project 10 Uses eyeshadow edition. And then this one as well. So this is the Essence All About Sweets. Also in that project. And I was already also able to hit my goal on that one. And then this one, this is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone. This was also in the Project 10 Uses eyeshadow edition. And I've also hit my goal on that one. And this one as well, of course, this is the Through My Eyes I Love Sarah Yee. So this one, it took me a long time to actually hit my goal on all of the eyeshadows. Because this was one of those, the first eyeshadow I put in the project. So there. And then this one, now this is a Too Faced Sweet Peach. I had this last year when I was working on my Panda palette 2019. I was getting bored, so I put this in the project, but then I didn't include it in my A Ghost of Christmas Past project pan because I was working on these two shades as part of the Drop 20 in 2020. I actually depotted this, so yeah, I depotted this. So there, as you can see, I depotted that one. So these two, I've been working on that. So that's the reason why I didn't include it in my A Ghost of Christmas Past project pan, but I'm including it in my A Ghost of Christmas Present project pan. And then we have here this other one. I also already completed this in the Project 10 Uses eyeshadow edition. So this is the Pure Soiree Diaries. So there, I'll get to work on this again. And then these are still in my current project pan. So we have here, this is the I Heart Revolution Lemon Drizzle. And we have here the Winky Locks. So these two, I still haven't hit my goal of Project 10 Uses. And then we have here this CoverGirl True Naked Roses. This was part of my Project Panda Palette 2020. And I've already hit pan on all of the eyeshadows. same with this one, CoverGirl 2 Naked Peach Punch, also in my Panda Palette 2020. I have one palette missing. Let me get that. I forgot to bring this out. This is also will be part of this project, this Ghost of Christmas Present project pan, because I have rolled this in my Project 10 Uses Eyeshadow Edition. So yeah, so this is a dupe for the Urban Decay Born to Run. Alright, so these are the products that I'll be working on as part of my A Ghost of Christmas Present project pan. As there are so many eyeshadows in the project, what I'm planning is my goal is to use the palette at least once. For some with a lot of eyeshadows in there, like for example this Through My Eyes, I would like to use it more than once. So we'll see. What I'll do is I'll set my goal to use the palette at least twice, minimum two times. So hopefully, since November is quite, no, not really, but there are 30 days in November, so, and there are, I think, 12 eyeshadow palettes here, I would be able to hit my goal. It's just that my Project 10 Uses Eyeshadow Edition will suffer. But anyway, that's my goal. And then of course, for these other products, since most of them are just one product, I'll use it, definitely need to use it more than once. So I'll set a target of using it at least 7 times, just like in my A Ghost of Christmas past project pan. So there you go. That's my update for today, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!